Right then, let's go talk to Elder Maxton and see what he's got for us next.
Sir.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
What?
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
He never told me.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
Oh, I don't want to kill Dance.
Isn't there some other way?
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Oh, I don't want to kill Dance. So what do we need to do? Yeah, okay, so we go up here. Wow, as if he was a synth. That's if he is a synth. But I don't want to kill him. Maybe, like, if we find him, we could talk to him and tell him, like, to leave the Commonwealth.
Due to increased raider activity, all
Make it
leave
look like we
requests
killed
to
him.
off-base sites have been temporarily suspended.
I was told you were coming.
Affected parties
Sorry
will
about
have
this
their
business
leave
with
compensated at the
Dance.
next available opportunity. That is all.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss a transistor radio. I was merely sorry that you'd been duped. No matter. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports and, unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
Yes, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Yeah, because it doesn't make any sense, because when we met Paladin Dance, basically when we did that mission with him, he was killing synths, so synths aren't programmed to kill one another, right? So it wouldn't make any sense that Paladin Dance was a synth, because basically he'd been programmed to kill his own synths, which is really bizarre. So I can't really see him being a synth. And also we could have him as a companion, so if we kill him, does that mean we lose a companion? I don't know. And he was doing everything for the right of the Brotherhood, not for the Institute.
Halen?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement. It's a plea. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
Yeah, I'll hear him out.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
Right. So at least we got an option to not immediately kill him, but instead just talk to him first. Which is good because I don't really want to kill him, as I've already said. But I guess the reason why they put this massive cliffhanger, I suppose it is because since I've been to the Institute, they've been persuading me to join the Institute, but I don't want to join the Institute because I thought the Simps were bad people. or bad robot, should I say. But I think it's trying to make you change your mind that, okay, you've been with this guy and he's helped you and he's promoted you and he's let you into a big society, like a big organization, and then it turns out he's a bad guy, and then it puts the decisions in the player's head to say, I'll just kill these turrets, to say, have you changed your mind now? Are you sure you don't want to join the Institute? What the hell was that? So it's basically leaving an open mind for the player into thinking, well, are simps really as bad as they're being accused for? Or are they just as human as humans can be?
Do not attempt.
Gotta love this railway rifle. Going down here.
Keep your eyes in the shadows. Something could be lurking there. I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
I wish you would have told me the truth, Dance.
I might have, if I'd known what I was. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
Ignorance of identity. A way out.
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
I don't know, guys.
I can't tell if that's the human or the machine talking.
The fact that you're confused only strengthens my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. People like you and Halen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
What's our next move?
You need to continue your fight against the Institute. I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth.
Yes.
The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send
Nice.
someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yes, that's exactly what I needed. Like some proof to say, look, I killed him, but I didn't really kill him. And I said before we got here that I'd prefer it if he left the Commonwealth, which is exactly what's happening right now, which is absolutely brilliant. Because even though I don't like the idea of what the Institute is doing, and I don't really like the Sims, I can't really kill him, really.
Going up.
It's weird that I think this game's like, this quest is made to make the player have a difficult decision and make you think more about your actions before just doing it.
Ground floor.
Oh shit.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
Oh, fuck.
He's still alive. Because you're wrong about him.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Dance wants to save mankind, not destroy it.
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
Oh shit.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Whether he's human or not, Dan saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn man. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Pridwin Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Oh, I think I just saved him. Oh.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
Friends take care of each other, no matter what.
That they do. Which is why I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her, and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Holy crap, guys. I thought for sure that we would have to execute him. And I don't know how Elder Maxton's gonna think about what we did just then. But I hope we can still continue working for the Brotherhood of Steel. And I hope we can still put an end to the Institute. But that was like one of the hardest decisions I've ever made, because I didn't want to kill Paladin Dance, and I also didn't want to betray the Brotherhood of Steel. But I met Paladin Dance first, and he enrolled me into the Brotherhood of Steel, and I known him longer than any other soldier from the Brotherhood of Steel, so I guess he comes first, because it's like what my character said, he's his friend. And my character's already lost his family, so I guess he needs some friends. Well, let's see what this guy wants now. He's going to be pissed off, isn't he?
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Of course. The Brotherhood must come first.
Perhaps there's hope for you yet. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
Where did Dance keep his power armor?
I'm certain you can find it in Proctor Ingram's section of the ship. Wear it with pride. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Okay. So we're a Paladin now, which is pretty cool. I'd like to go see what Dance's power armor is like, because I don't know if it's got any special abilities, perks, skills, or traits, or that it just looks unique.
Attention.
So I'm very interested
Tomorrow's
to see
tactical briefing has been
what it
postponed.
looks like.
A new time and date will be forthcoming.
We'll stop the Institute for Maxim and for the Brotherhood.
But oh, it's this one. Okay. So it's a level 5 power armor. Is that
Everyone
it?
is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to
That's
have
the
her
number
in our
2. That's number 2. The only thing that I can see that's different is that it's a lot more rusted compared to the rest of it, and that it's a Mark 5. But as you can see, you compare it with the other one, this one's not got as much rust as this one, but nevertheless that's pretty cool. How much weight can we carry? I don't think we'll be able to carry it. But anyway, let's continue with the rest of the story. I was just curious to know what his armor was going to be like. But also, guys, I heard some feedback from a friend that also plays Fallout 4, and he recommended that I would do like a tutorial and show you where all the unique weapons, armor, and the magazines are that you can find. And I was wondering if you guys like that idea, and if you do, make sure to leave it in the comment section below. And I'd like to know what your thoughts are about it.
Have you fired a mini?
So where are we going again? Oh shit.
Gun? Shoots through barrels on paper.
I guess we weren't supposed to jump down. Nope. Let's get back up. So I don't fully understand the ranks of the Brotherhood. I know it goes Initiate, Rank, then Paladin. But what comes after that? I have no idea. It'd be interesting to know if we could actually get a higher rank, you know, get a promotion. And if we get any unique items or weapons or anything like that, just by getting promoted.
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat, the Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Why is the Railroad such a threat?
Even with their relatively small numbers, the Railroad is a constant threat to our operations. They've already proven to be resilient against superior forces, with a knack for disappearing when cornered. Worse still, they possess the capability to help synths flee the Institute. If we intend to end the synth menace, we need to plug the leaks. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Do they all have to die?
Absolutely. It's the only effective way of ensuring that they're no longer a threat. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on PAM's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Pridwin. I'm certain we could put PAM's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good. It'd be a hell of a waste if you didn't.
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes to complete the mission. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
If you're no good
Right,
at
I never
hacking
really
systems,
liked the railroad people anyway, so I guess it's alright to just kill them all. But, you know, I guess you guys that are watching and like the railroad people, it's a shame, I suppose, but, you know, if you've played the game before, or you're still playing it, and you've gone with the alliance of the railroad people, then that's okay, because obviously this game relies on your decisions and how it affects the way the game is played and told. So everyone's got their own way of playing it, and this is mine. I didn't understand what that flashing was in the cutscene when I was talking to that Brotherhood guy. I don't know if it was the lightning or if it was a lighting bug in the game, but I have no idea what that was. I love this game. Oh shit, look at that. Pinned his head to the pillar there. Oh, he's dead. I love it when you reload this gun.
Victory for the brothers.
I wonder what the railroad's going to end up saying to me when I'm killing them all.
We'll get through this. Stay calm.
But this gun is really good as well. It's probably one of my favourite guns in the game.
Here we go. Got trouble. Should have run. Need help here.
As you can see, it's very powerful.
Taking fire. Area secure.
Oh yes. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that.
Detonation pack secured and ready, sir.
Is he going to detonate it?
Damn it! Where'd you go?
What do we have to do? Oh crap. You might want to get away from that. That was like the weakest explosion ever. Oh, right in the gabber.
Shit, you're still here?
Here we go.
Got company.
You think that is going to not? Got my arm.
Look alive, everyone.
Right in the back of the head. Oh, we had to kill Deacon, didn't we? Forgot about him. He's one of the companions you can have. Look how he's died.
There we go.
Ooh, nice.
Pam.
Security lockdown is in effect. Communication impossible.
Right, let's get her stuff on this tape. Right, let's have a look. Reprogram Pam or destroy Pam. And how do we do that? Reprogram Pam. There we go. Is that
Pam.
Ready for programming instructions. Recommend interface. Type RJ11G.
Have we done it? Yeah. And I believe we can fast travel out of here as well. Yes, we can. Well, that was easy. Especially with that gun, it just like one-shotted them all except the main guys in the main HQ area. Right, let's go touch this guy. I wonder when we'll get to activate what was this called? Liberty Prime, that was it.
Well, it appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
What's going to happen to their headquarters?
The location doesn't hold tactical significance, so we'll simply post a small squad there, in case any stragglers choose to return. I'm also pleased you managed to secure Pam, rather than allow it to be destroyed. We are having it brought to the Pridwin, where it will be installed in Proctor Quinlan's office. It's an amazing piece of pre-war technology that should prove to be quite beneficial to us. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touches on Liberty Prime, and requires your assistance. Congratulations on another successful mission, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
I like how my character doesn't do that. But brilliant. Tactical thinking. And we leveled up as well. I think we're level 61, are we now? No idea what to put my skill point in. Let's have a look. Yeah, probably sniper. I do like that. So where are we supposed to go? Oh, she's in here still. Okay. So what's my other one telling me where to go? Oh yeah, Virgil. I forgot about him. We'll go check on him after this if we got any time. I wonder if Virgil managed to turn into a human. I hope so. Or something probably has gone horribly wrong and he's turned into like a legendary superman or something like that. Or he might have just died.
Attention! This is a reminder. All recovered technology must be presented immediately to Proctor Quinlan for evaluation.
Sector 4-5.
Anyone found in possession of undocumented technologies will be subject to inquiry and punishment.
You look like you've been through the ringer, Paladin. Can't say that I blame you. That was a hell of a business with Dance. Can't even imagine having to look him in the face and pull the trigger.
If we're gonna defeat the Institute, we can't allow personal feelings to interfere with our mission.
Spoken like a true disciple of Maxon. Anyway, we need to move on to more important things now. Like getting Liberty Prime off of life support. We've been feeding him power through the Pridwin's engines, but there isn't nearly enough juice to cold start his fusion reactor. That's why we need you to find us a beryllium agitator.
How can the beryllium agitator start up his reactor?
If Prime's reactor is a campfire, the beryllium agitator is like a match. Strike it, throw it on the logs, and the whole thing ignites. Fusion reactors need a massive power surge in order to get the reaction started. Once it starts, it's self-sustaining. I'm sure I could get one of my scribes to bore you to death with the details, but you get the gist.
And I'm betting you know right where to find it.
Of course I do. I didn't become head of ship maintenance just because of my good looks, you know? Quinlan dug up some dirt on a company called Mass Fusion. They were a power utility company before the world went belly up. The CEO was some kind of an inventor. Dreamed up all sorts of nuclear power toys. The agitator was his crown jewel. Records show he was working on it in his lab at the top of their high-rise in the financial district. That's where we're headed. Hope you don't mind a little company, because I'm coming with you.
Awesome.
It would be helpful if you tagged along.
I knew you'd see it my way. Kells has a vertibird on standby, waiting to drop us off on the roof of the Mass Fusion Tower. Grab whatever gear you need and meet me on the flight deck. But don't take too long. If the Institute finds out the agitator's there, they'll do everything they can to keep it out of our hands.